Hello YouTube, I'm Tim and welcome to my DVD and Blu-ray update for August 2019. I have one DVD buy left over from last month that I didn't get around to showing off, so I'll show that off first. CVS Pharmacy. Bought one of my 80s Saturday morning cartoon favorites, the Smurfs, on DVD. It's called The Smurfs Smurftastic Journey. It's got 4 different, let's see, has half-hour long episode, The Astro Smurf. Then we had another one that I believe is a half-hour, The Painter and Poet. Then then 2 that were shown in a half-hour, Paradise Smurfed and Super Smurf, and then another pair that were shown in a half-hour, 2 episodes shown in 1 half-hour, Dreamy's Nightmare and All That Glitters Isn't Smurf. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6 episodes, 2 30-minute ones, and then pair of 15-minute ones, and then another pair of 15-minute ones. Actually, without commercials, in syndication, the Smurfs was just a half-hour, but without the commercials, it was 22 minutes long, so 22-minute long episodes, and then there were 2 of them shown in a half-hour, was 2 11-minute episodes. So this contains the episode The Astro Smurf, where Dreamy Smurf thinks he's gone off into outer space. It's Region 1 locked, 78 minutes long, in full frame. So 6 classic episodes of the Smurfs from the 80s. So no extras, just the cartoons. Other than, well, Ultraviolet. That's expired, so it's no more good. And then I got a couple horror movie Blu-rays this month. That Smurfs DVD I got at CVS last month, August, so this month being September, from Amazon Prime, I got the Scream Factory Blu-ray of the Hammer Horror drive-in flick, Horror of Frankenstein. It's a 1970 remake of 1957 Hammer horror film Curse of Frankenstein. And the stars Ralph Bates as Dr. Victor Frankenstein, and we have Kate O'Mara playing a servant girl he's having an affair with, and then Veronica Carlson is his bride-to-be, Elizabeth, and then I don't know who Dennis Price is unless he's playing an assistant to Frankenstein, but Dave Prowse, who was known for playing Darth Vader in the original Star Wars trilogy, is in this as Frankenstein's monster. And this is R-rated. But it's presented in 2 aspect ratios, 1.85 and 1.66, so 2 different widescreen formats. And new audio commentary by film historian Bruce G. Hollenbeck. Then gallows humor inside horror Frankenstein. And then audio commentary with Jimmy Sangster and Hammer Films historian Marcus Hearn, and then there's a vintage interview with star Veronica Carlson, and then you get the trailer. It's Region A locked, it's in color, and they got this from Studio Canal, and it lists there being English subtitles. It's the audio is mono HD, and then plus or minus 95-minute running time. The Dead Shall Rise Again. Horror of Frankenstein remains a solid, often surprising film that is perfect for horror fans who can appreciate a few sly laughs being mixed in with the usual chills. Allmovie.com. Young Victor Frankenstein returns from medical school with a depraved taste for beautiful women and fiendish experiments. When he runs out of fresh body parts for his research, he turns to murder to complete his gruesome creation. Now his monster, David Prowse, the Star Wars films, has unleashed its own horrifying killing spree. The true horrors of Dr. Frankenstein have only just begun. So, Scream Factory Hammer horror film Horror of Frankenstein from 1970. Yeah, 1970. Then Code Red Dark Force Entertainment Drive-In double feature with that Dead Pit Blu-ray. It has a glow-in-the-dark slipcover, but it's just this zombie head and the title, The Gates of Hell, glow on the slip. It's paired with another film, Psycho from Texas, so Gates of Hell, I believe. I'm not sure if it was actually 80, 81, 82, 83. And then Psycho from Texas is sometime back in the 70s. And these are both listed as being R. The slipcover comes off. And it's just the same underneath, but it doesn't glow. And yeah, the information on the backs looks about the same. The box office opens at 7 o'clock, and the show starts at dusk with the number 6 drive-in release, that is Dark Force, The Gates of Hell. Experience the Lucio Fulci classic, that is Dark Force, The Gates of Hell. Experience Lucio Fulci classic for the first time as it was seen in U.S. drive-ins, capturing the full nostalgic grindhouse feel. Special features, brand new HD master from 35mm US theatrical print with The Gates of Hell main titles, and then Psycho from Texas featuring extensive scene-by-scene color correction, then Damon Packard's drive-in mode, so that's some sort of drive-in intermission shorts. I'm assuming it involves Damon Packard. And Gates of Hell, I can't read that. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it says I want to say 90 or 83, but it's, yeah, The Gates of Hell's 93 minutes. Psycho from Texas is 90 minutes. They're both anamorphic widescreen. One's in 1.85 widescreen, the other's in a 1.78 widescreen. Regions A, B, and C, rated R. Dark Force and Code Red. Gates of Hell, 1980 National Geographic. Psycho from Texas, 1981 Showcase Entertainment, Inc. But I believe Psycho from Texas was made in the 70s, so I don't know if it just didn't get copyrighted till the early 80s or not. But slipcover, well, the slipcover, that's the image from I don't know if that's supposed to be a zombie on top of that head, or if that's supposed to be the killer from Psycho from Texas on top of that head, but that head should be an image from The Gates of Hell. And then in the back, see looks like a woman crying blood, and then somebody with a skull, and then something like Frankenstein's monster, the cemetery underneath. "3 days only, do you dare, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The dead shall rise and walk the earth. The gates of hell. This film contains scenes which may be considered shocking. No one under 17 will be admitted. Rated R." And "Psycho from Texas. He hunts women. His knife tells him to. Beware, he's coming. Rated R. Open 9:15 to show at dusk. Grand Island Drive-In Theater." And there's a phone number, but it's an old phone number. This was hard to get out of the slipcover, but I want to put this back on and see if I can get this to glow in the dark. I don't know how well it's going to work. Yeah, that doesn't work too well. Let's see if we can... Yeah, I can see, if I hold it in a darker part of the room, I can see it glow. But I can't get the glow effect to show up on cam, so I get a little bit of a flat, three-dimensional glow effect when I push this into another part of the room. But yeah, I cannot get that to glow in the dark. So, do a recap. From August, CVS, I bought the Smurfs DVD, Smurftastic Journey, which contains 6 classic episodes of the 80s Hanna-Barbera Saturday morning cartoon series, The Smurfs. And this month, being September, that was from August, I bought the Hammer Horror Scream Factory Blu-ray of Horror of Frankenstein. It's a remake of Curse of Frankenstein. And then the Code Red Dark Force Grindhouse double feature of The Gates of Hell, paired with Psycho from Texas, as this glow-in-the-dark slipcover, which I can't get this to glow, even in this dark room, because the light from the computer will show up, so I don't know if this will turn off the monitor for a second. Okay, let's see. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, don't know if that really worked or not. That's all I got this month, and plus the DVD from last month, so just some classic 80s Saturday morning cartoons and few drive-in cult horror movies from the 70s. Well, 2 from the 70s, and I believe Gates of Hell's very early 80s, so that's it for my Blu-ray update, Blu-ray plus DVD update for August 2019. I'm Tim, and thank you for watching.